Hey everybody, my name is Lori Salow Marshall. I'm the CEO and founder of Byndl, and I am seriously bummed I'm following Susie the sex lady. Byndl is a mobile transaction services company, and we're trying to help unattended retail. Have you guys seen this before? You walk up to a vending machine and you know it's not gonna work. We've kind of come to learn that we can't trust vending machines at all. Some people react certain ways, some people react other ways. This is true. A woman set a vending machine on fire because she lost her money, and the scary thing is that the newspaper said that that sounded reasonable. So, unattended retail is a $1 trillion industry. Unattended retail is any place where a person makes a decision to buy a good or service without the aid directly of a salesperson. That market is exploding because A, digital signage is exploding, B, we all carry our cell phones all the time. So Byndl is transforming what's typically been an anonymous relationship at the unattended retail location, and we're turning it into a personalized experience based on what people have done in the past, what their preferences are, and we're connecting brands to retailers, brands to consumers. So it's a 360-degree interaction. It's going to sit under the apps that you love and you care about and you use every day. When you're buying something at a sign or at a kiosk or a vending machine, that's when you want to get coupons and offers. That's when the brands want to get to you with a survey or a question. And that interaction has to be based on the fact that they know what you've bought in the past and what you're really into. And if you've got a problem, you want your customer support right then and there. Now, if all these entities wanted to interact with you with that machine, they'd have to integrate into that machine's software individually. What Byndl does is create a managed service environment so that everybody integrates once. We push out services that let people create services in their own apps to support that environment. The beauty of it is that when it's in their own app, it goes home in the games and the apps and the experiences that people already know and love. Our first solution is cash to mobile. We skip credit and debit card processing. We put a Bluetooth solution on a vending machine and allow it to connect directly to the cell phone of the consumer that's at the vending machine. We backhaul the data through the consumer's data plan into our cloud. We authenticate the person. We do the solution. We do the payment. We tell the machine to vend, and voila, your good is vended, and you get a receipt on your phone. There are 3.5 million vending machines, 70% of the vending market that is not connected to the internet, 90% still take cash and coin. This is going to be a way for them to skip credit and debit cards and go straight to mobile. The next use case that we have is around digital signage. Right now, digital signs are dumb. They just give you data and they don't know who you are. Audience detection systems are being put in place with digital signs. So they'll pick up, white male, 40 years old, black female, 25 years old, and they'll start to put that data together and maybe start to parse information to you in the sign based on that. Byndl marries the profile of the person on the phone, if they choose to opt in, with the audience detection information and with the content on the sign, and we can create content into the sign we can serve content into the sign that's based on what that person cares about. Our APIs and our SDK sit underneath other companies' apps and customer engagement systems to allow them to do that. We're monetizing games and apps. At the end of the day, you can buy your $2.50 pack, but if you really want to monetize your game, it's about finding product, understanding what the consumer likes, and letting them buy things. So my call out to the group today is we want to talk to app and game developers who want to make their games and apps interact with machines. We can create a whole new monetization model. The big decisions that Byndl had to think about when we started our company was what target markets do we want to go after and what do we want to be when we grow up? And we wanted to be middleware. We wanted to create an ecosystem where many to many could come together. We aren't hardware dependent. We aren't agnostic. We're agnostic to all technologies. So learning points, do your homework, take over a market, become dominant in that space, know your stuff, understand the skills that your team needs, be really decisive. Don't plan on getting a lot of money until you've actually got into market. Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
Questions? 3 minutes of questions.
None. No, there are the 3.5 million vending machines are not connected at all. That's the target market we're going after. And so we've got brokers around the United States that are selling the technology into the vending market. We have a pipeline that is significant, about 50 to 60,000 machines that are looking at coming on board over the next 6 months. The good news for us is that it's hard enough that it's not easily replicable, but it's not so hard that it can't be done. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we chose something that wasn't easy for other people to just come in and do. I mean, let's face it, Google Wallet kind of failed at putting NFC on vending machines. So, so yeah, it's not really super hard, but at the end of the day, it's hard enough that you actually have to pay attention to the vending industry as a whole and not do a horizontal app that you think is going to work kind of anywhere. I knew somebody would ask me that. Apple Pay is a good thing for us. At the end of the day, anything that promotes people to utilize their phones for transactions is a great thing in terms of driving user behavior. Bottom line is we're about 360-degree consumer interaction. So we're doing demand generation. We're doing customer support in the app. In our app, if a vending machine doesn't dispense a good, you can take a picture of it, and that picture will go back to the operator that's directly responsible for that machine. Your money will get refunded on the spot. These are all vertical app solutions that a horizontal payment app won't support. So we're more like the Uber for unattended retail.
One more question.
One of our greatest deals so far, as it was announced in the New York Times in May, we did a deal with USA Technologies that was the original ISIS stroke soft card user, and they have 170,000 machines with ISIS on them, and they're putting Byndl on all of those machines, so I'm not really worried.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Byndl.
Thank you.